I am Andriana Seymour, photographer, director, producer, and thank you for watching my channel. I am here to talk to you about the business side of photography. All right, so I graduated from the School of Visual Arts in Manhattan, and since then, I graduated in '93, and since then I've been working as a professional photographer for 27 years in all aspects of the industry, from editorial to advertising to corporate to private. So what I've learned over those years, young people who want to be photographers have a hard time transitioning from doing it as a hobby to making a living doing it. And so that's what I'm going to share with you guys on this channel is how do you make a living doing what you love. All right, so not only am I going to talk about like how do you make a living doing photography, but also what do you do to manage your time better in terms of how do you go out and start photographing projects? How do you kind of keep yourself on target? How do you become inspired? Maybe what kind of techniques you should be doing when you're going out and shooting? How do you manage your library? How do you archive your imagery? So it's going to be all aspects, but it's really meant for you to kind of take your photography and bring it to the next level. So here is tip number one. So I have been shooting a lot for restaurants and hotels and building assets for their library, something for them to post on social media and websites. So what you guys can do is now there's a lot of restaurants and hotels that are having trouble even just surviving. So the last thing that they want to do is pay a photographer to come in and take some photos when they're really worried about their other staff members. So what you guys can do is you can approach a hotel or a restaurant or someone that you like, and you can make a barter with them. You can go in, you can start photographing their dishes, their location. You guys can kind of cross-market each other on social media. So not only, it's a win-win situation. So not only are you building your own portfolio of images, but you're also helping out a business that needs help. So it's also, it makes everyone feel good because you're also helping someone out. And then also you guys are sharing and cross-marketing each other on social media. So why build a portfolio now? Listen, this is not going to be forever, right? So if you build your portfolio now, you're building relationships with your potential clients. You're having a database of imagery that you can use, that they could use, so that when this is over, right, the first person that they're going to call is you. When they have that money to invest in terms of marketing, they're going to remember that person that helped them out. Right? So it's a win-win for everyone. So this might be a totally touchy subject, especially for those parents out there and those students who've just invested some money into going to school. Here's my opinion on that. School will always be there, especially if you are a visual person. Now is your time to focus on building your portfolio. And here's why. I'm not saying forget about school. I'm saying don't invest in money, let's say 20 grand at least for school, when it's going to be going online. So why don't you take that time and start going out in the world and start photographing, build that portfolio to get that scholarship to help pay for your education. So don't worry about investing all this money now. Go out there and shoot. Many of you might be thinking, yeah, but I don't have a really good expensive camera. You don't need one. You really just need your phone. Because what you want to do is you want to start developing your eye, right? So you don't need to have a fancy camera to develop your eye. What you need is to understand how you see the world inside a frame. And this is a perfect way of doing it. It's a very simple frame. It's not technical. You really just point and shoot. And here, for you to explore the world through your camera, you can just start seeing how you are seeing the world. And these cameras take amazing photographs. So you don't have to worry about anything super expensive. All right, so now that you know how to use the best use of your time during this pandemic, which is building your portfolio, making some contacts, reaching out to local businesses, both of you guys are helping each other out. In the next video, we're going to talk about the basics of photography, specifically composition. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be posting the next video. Oh, I forgot. Don't forget, in the description box below, follow me on Instagram for all the BTS.